Learn prepositions with real-life examples. She sat on the chair near the window. The cat is hiding under the table. He walked across the street to buy some fruits. We will meet at 5 p.m. in the park. The gift is for you from my parents. The plane flew over the mountains. I waited outside the gate for an hour. They traveled through the dark forest at night. He stood beside his best friend during the ceremony. She came into the room quietly. The book is about a brave girl who saves her village. The keys are in my bag. He jumped onto the platform before the train left. She lives near the railway station. I couldn't complete the task without your help. The car stopped in front of the school. They divided the money among the 3 brothers. The painting was hung above the sofa. He kept his phone behind the books on the shelf. The train arrived after midnight. She rested during the lunch break. He borrowed a book from the library. We will return within an hour. He walked to the office instead of taking a bus. The child was playing with a wooden toy. The dog ran out of the house when the door opened. She looked through the window at the rain. He sat between his 2 sisters at the dinner table. They arrived before the sun rose. The bus stopped at the traffic signal. The boy hid behind the curtain. I left my bag on the kitchen counter. The cookies are in the jar. He spoke about his dreams and goals. She smiled with joy after hearing the news. The paper flew over the fence. He placed the chair next to the window. The train is coming from Delhi. I found the pen under the sofa. She walked along the beach barefoot. The child was hiding beneath the bed. They went into the building together. He leaned against the wall and waited. She arrived by car instead of bus. The team cheered during the match. The birds flew above the trees. We waited inside the cafe for her. He stayed at his uncle's house last night. I walked past the school on my way home. The phone rang while I was in the shower. She kept the letter under her pillow. We walked around the lake in the evening. He threw the ball at the wall. They arrived in time for the movie. The bird flew out of the open window. She is interested in learning French. The shop is located across from the bank. I sat next to my friend during the meeting. The children ran into the playground happily. He completed the task within the given time. She danced with her sister at the party. He always walks to school. The car is parked behind the building. The clock is hanging above the door. The notes are placed on top of the shelf. They stood in front of the stage. I hid the gift between the pillows. He was angry about the mistake. She went up the stairs quickly. The baby crawled under the table. The movie starts after dinner. He has been working since morning. The book fell off the table. She came along with her parents. He waited until the rain stopped. The teacher stood in front of the class. We stayed indoors because of the storm. He was sitting by the fireplace reading a book. The painting was hidden behind a curtain. She placed a flower vase on the table. He looked at the clock and sighed. The river flows through the valley. They were talking about the new project. The jacket is hanging on the hook. He was walking with his dog in the morning. I found the key underneath the mat. They sat quietly during the speech. She ran towards the garden. The letter was sent to the wrong address. He slipped on the wet floor. The ball rolled across the ground. The bakery is located near the bus stop. We went hiking in the hills last weekend. The phone is beside the notebook. They stayed at a hotel by the beach. The birds flew over the building. The box fell onto the floor. The kids played among the flowers. She arrived after the meeting began. I stayed home because of a cold.